Oh, hello friends. It is a Monday morning primary bench session, and today is the first session of the block 3. I'm having a very bad morning here. I don't get this clock change they do in March, you know, when they bring the clock 1 hour forward. So I lost 1 hour of sleep. Waking up at 5:30 is now waking up at 4:30 basically, and it's gonna take some time to get used to. But first day it really sucks, and not just that, but on my way here I had like 3 different incidents. So one is that my shaker started leaking, super annoying, I don't know why. The other one was that my gym bag, the shoulder strap, just snapped midway here. And the third one I got like a big cramp in my right calf on my way here as well. So it was like multiple signs telling me not to go. But yeah, I think I just need to be careful today so I don't hurt myself, even how everything is going. So let's start with the weight update. This morning I weighed in at 149.3, which is not that big of a bounce back compared to my last week, Friday. And I did eat a bit dirty this weekend. I had a dinner at a friend's place on Saturday, but I tried not to go too crazy. Even though I was eating the food I did not prepare, try not to overeat. It's another week, so let's see how it ends. Now, in terms of the block 3, it's gonna be very interesting. I think all the sessions are gonna be singles, or I mean the top sets are gonna be singles. But let's look at the primary bench. So I have a RPE7 single today. That is gonna be my top set. But I also have an RPE6.5 double after that single. So it's sort of like I think this whole block is gonna be like this. It's gonna be a heavy single followed by a heavyish double, but not as heavy. And then after that I have Backoff sets, same as the last block. I think it's 5 of them, but instead of doing 3 triples, I'm doing 4s. This is how the whole block is gonna look like. Heavy single, double that is also heavy but not as heavy as the single, and then Backoff sets of 4s. And this single today, so it's gonna be RPE7, and I think by the end of the block I'm gonna progress it towards RPE9, while the double, it's gonna be RPE6.5, and by the end of the block I'm gonna progress it to RPE8. So it doesn't go as heavy as the single. In terms of goal setting for this block, I'm not sure. So RPE7 single, I would think I should start at 150 kg maybe. I'm not sure. I'm gonna do my warm-ups and then I'm gonna decide on the today's top set. But in terms of week 4, where I wanna end up is, so my 1 rep max used to be 155, and the last block I did 160 on the close grip, which was RP10, right? But I think I have 160 on the primary bench as well, so I would like to do at least that, but I'm not sure if I want to go above that. So yeah, my initial goal would be that I want to progress towards 160, maybe 162.5, and this is me being, you know, smart. I don't want to push through outside of my comfort zone. So I think I stick to that, and then as the block progresses, based on how I feel, I might adjust that. So maybe I go 160, maybe I go 165. I don't know. Maybe I get crazy strength by the end of the block and I do 170. I don't know. That's the point of RP training. But yeah, I'm gonna start warming up, and let's see how the top set goes today.
And that's why this is get back season. I can never call it even. We the ones that they believe in. Yes sir, my condolences. I know this got them breathing. We've been winning all season. It been overdue so long. We blessed up. Perfect timing. This divine. I know they need it. This should motivate the dreamers. And for the ones that hate to see it, we gon' run it back and run it up some more. No more being humble. We gon' run it up some more. Run it up some more. Refuse to lose, I'm born defiant. Solitude, I'm not reliant. Played it cool to keep low key, but really I'm a giant. Mama won't do no more crying. I assured it, I endured it. Still recouping from the days I didn't text. Let's get into it. Always been a higher level, always been a bigger draw. Back then I didn't have the numbers, but I always had the sauce. Held the dust just like the losses. Kept it level, never doubted.
Alright guys, I'm gonna do one more warm-up set at 140. And then if that feels heavy, I think I'm not gonna do 150 today. Because of all these signs I've been getting not to even come to the gym. I don't want to get hurt. I'm starting to become superstitious. But if it does feel okay, then we stick to the plan. We do 150 RPE7 single.
still got a little ways to go. Just pray I keep the hunger with me while I let the rest unfold.
Everything feels heavy. Yeah, I feel like I do 147.5 today. I start easy, and then next week we ramp it up. I don't want to get hurt, so I'm just being smart here. So let's load up 147.5. Alright guys, it's the first bench session of block 3, and this is my peaking block, so I'm gonna do heavy singles. Today I have RPE7, which is supposed to be 150 kg, but I'm having a really bad morning. You know this clock change thing they do at the end of March, and I wake up at 5:30, it feels terrible. So I took it down a notch to 147.5. You know, I'm gonna start easy and slowly build up to the heavy weights by the end of the block. Let's see how single at 147.5 feels. Let's go.
All the signs, yeah, it's a science, but mostly patience. I didn't resign. I had to hold it together and tell them we'll be fine. Even when I didn't know if that was true, I couldn't lose my pride. And that's why this is get back season. I can never call it even. We the ones
that felt terrible. Oh man. Like, it's not the weight that it's heavy, it's my technique is very broken today. I don't know what's up with me. Like, my bar path was very off. Instead of going, you know, like this, it went very straight, and that threw me off. So yeah, great start of the block 3. I'm gonna hope it's, you know, the clock switch and all that shit. I'm not gonna overthink too much, and let's move on to the heavy double as well. So the double was supposed to be 142.5, but given how this felt, I'm gonna reduce that to 140 as well. You know, start off easy. Yeah, let's do that. So next one, it's gonna be RPE7.5 double. That single felt awful, but yeah, it's the first session, it's week 1. I loaded 140 kg for the double, and let's see how it moves.
I tell them about it. Added in 2014, a pen in a dream. I'm having nightmares about it. Wondering will I succeed? I had no degrees and stuck on a minimum hourly. Put a yo in the room, then put in some years and watch my peers. I grow this thing I said I love the most. Was stuck a fool with end the show, but God had other plans for me. It's stole. You think it don't be worth it.
That felt much better than my single today. So I think it was just the technique. The strength is there. I did a deload week last week, so I'm not as sensitized to the heavyweights yet, but that's what this block is built for. It's a peaking block, so I'm gonna get used to the heavyweights by the end of it. But yeah, that felt pretty good. So I'm gonna move on to my Backoff sets, of which I have 5, so it's a lot of work today. And let's see. The first Backoff set, it's gonna be 130 kg, 4 reps. And then I do 3 more Backoff sets at 122.5. No, then I do 4 more, I think. Yes, I do 4 more at 122.5. But yeah, let's reduce the weight to 130. Yeah, let's do the Backoff sets. The first one is 130 kg, 4 reps. I have 5 of them, so it's gonna be a lot of volume. Let's get to work.
Think twice about hella higher. My mind a million places, a million on my mind. This ain't purely entertainment. I see dollar signs and it get me stimulated. I never fall in line. Didn't do no guessing, know it's my turn. I saw all the signs. Yeah, it's a science, but mostly patience. I didn't resign. I had to hold it together and tell them we'll be fine. Even when I didn't.
That felt pretty good. The other 4 sets are gonna be 122.5. So let's load that. 4 sets, 4 reps, 122.5 kg. Let's go. Easy weight.
So long, we blessed up. Perfect timing, it's divine. I know they need it. This should motivate the dreamers. And for the ones that hate to see it, we gon' bring it back and run it up some more. No more being humble, we gon' run it up some more. Run it up some more. Refuse to lose, I'm born defiant. Solitude, I'm not reliant. Played it cool to keep low key, but really I'm a giant. Mama won't do no more crying. I assured it, I endured it. Still recouping from the days I didn't text. Let's get into it. Always been a higher level, always been a bigger draw. Back then I didn't have the numbers, but I always had the sauce. Held the dust just like the losses. Kept it level, never doubted. Now the verses in the thousands. Fought for this, I tell them about it. Added in 2014, a pen in a dream. I'm having nightmares about it. Wondering will I succeed? I had no degrees and stuck on a minimum hourly. Put a yo the most was stuck a fool and end the show, but God had other plans for me in store. You think it don't be worth the wait until you worth your weighted gold. And I still got a little ways to go. Just pray I keep the hunger with me while I let the rest unfold.
Oh man. That's it for the bench press, guys. Next one is the incline press machine or incline chest machine. I don't know, incline chest press. Like there's 10 different names for it. And I used to do the incline barbell bench press my last block, but I switched it to the machine because I feel like it hits my chest better than the barbell. So yeah, I have 4 sets of this. So 3 sets, 6 to 8 reps, and then the last set is going to be AMRAP with a 10% weight reduction. Oh yeah, I loaded the 110 kg for this. I think last week when I tried it, I did 108 reps and it was pretty easy. So I felt like 110 should make it at least a bit harder. If it's still easy, I'll go up next week even more. But yeah, let's see.
Hella higher, my mind a million places, a million on my mind. This ain't purely entertainment. I see dollar signs and it get me stimulated. I never fall in line, then do no guessing. No, it's my turn. I saw all the signs. Yeah, it's the signs, but mostly patience.
Oh, that feels pretty good. I think I could increase the weight, but today's week 1, so I'll keep it the same for now. But next week I might go 120 maybe. Yeah, we'll see about that. 2 more sets, guys. Let's go.
My condolences, I know this got a breathing. We've been winning all season. It been overdue so long, we blessed up. Perfect timing, this divine, I know they need it. This should motivate the dreamers and for the ones that hate to see it.
I don't know what happened to me on bench press. Like both top sets, you know, the single and the double. It's like I forgot how to bench press. What the fuck was that? The bar went down and then I pushed it up in a very weird angle. It's like completely different from how I usually do. And that's actually the thing with the deload week. Like I spoke last week about how nice it is to take a deload week after a heavy week because you get rid of the fatigue, you recover better, it just feels nice. The downside is it kind of kills the momentum that you had going. 2 weeks ago my body was ready for anything because, you know, I've been priming myself for the heavy weights and everything. But then you take this deload week and now I'm back like where I started almost. Everything feels heavy, you know, you need to prime yourself again. So I think it's that combined with the fact that I had a very bad morning. At least the Backoff sets, I think the last Backoff set, the form was really good and the weight felt very easy as well. So it just takes some time to get used to it, but hopefully next week it's gonna be a lot better. Gotta put in the work. But yeah, I have 2 more sets of this and then I'm moving on to the back work. Let's go. Oh shit. Last set, guys. I dropped the weight to 100 kg and this is gonna be AMRAP, as many reps as possible. I expect to hit, I think I did a lot of volume today, so I think I cannot do more than 10. But yeah, let's see. I'm gonna try to beat my estimate.
Straight from the Shire, thank the Messiah. My shoulders heavy, my thoughts inspire. The shots been fired, you cross the line and all love expires. I'm at that age where my peace of mind worth your life, and I wouldn't think twice about hella higher. My mind a million places.
Oh, not even 10, 9.5 reps. But yeah, that feels good. I did my chest stuff, the work is done. Next one is back. Let's move on to the seated rows. All right, seated rows. In this block, this is gonna look very similar to the previous one. The only thing that changes is that the intensity is going up a bit. So my top set on seated rows, instead of doing 7 reps, I'm doing 6 reps now. And week 1, I'm gonna start with 160 kg. And the back downs, instead of 10 reps, I'm gonna do 8. I have 1 top set, 3 back downs. Yeah, let's go. Let's put in the work.
We gon' run it back and run it up some more. No more being humble, we gon' run it up some more. Run it up some more. Refuse to lose, I'm born defiant. Solitude, I'm not reliant. Played it cool to keep low key, but really I'm a giant. Mama won't do no more crying. I assured it, I endured it. Still recouping from.
All right, what's left is 3 Backoff sets at 130 kg, 8 reps each. I sometimes use the word Backoff and sometimes use the word back down, but they're essentially the same thing. I don't know why I switched between them. But yeah, let's do this shit.
I tell them about it. Added in 2014, a pen in a dream. I'm having nightmares about it. Wondering will I succeed? I had no degrees and stuck on a minimum hourly. Put a yo in the room, then put in some years and watch my peers. I grow this thing. I said I love the most was stuck a fool and in the show, but God had other plans for me in store. You think it don't be worth the wait until you worth your weight in gold. And I still got a little ways to go. Just pray I keep the hunger with me while I let the rest unfold.
Alright guys, seated rows are done. I have one more back exercise, which is the lat pulldowns. And actually last Friday, I managed to do my first pull-up in years. Like, I don't remember the last time I could do a pull-up. And yeah, that was a big win, you know, from the weight loss perspective. But I mean, it's only one, so I don't think I can do pull-ups as an exercise yet. But I think if I do go down to 130, 120 kg as I aim to, I might be able to, you know, just switch this exercise for ordinary pull-ups. But until then, I am gonna stick to this. And today I have 3 sets. The only difference from the last block, it's the same as the seated rows. The intensity is going up. So this block I'm gonna do 3 sets of 7 reps. And today's weight is gonna be 140 kg. So yeah, let's do it. 3 sets, 7 reps.
Yeah, it's a science, but mostly patience. I didn't resign. I had to hold it together and tell them we'll be fine. Even when I didn't know if that was true, I couldn't lose my pride. And that's why this is get back season. I can never call it even. We the ones that they believe in. Yes, sir. My condolences. I know it's got them breathing. We've been winning all season. It been overdue so long. We blessed up. Perfect timing. This divine. I know they need it. This should motivate the dreamers. And for the ones that hate to see it, we gon' bring it back and run it up some more. No more being humble. We gon' run it up some more. Run it up some more.
All right, next swap is arms superset. And I have overhead triceps extensions with hammer curls and lateral raises. And these 3 I don't really follow the program, I just wing it. I do like 8 to 15 reps and I try to increase the weight over time. But I don't think too much about it because what matters is that, you know, I get in a big pump and that's all. So yeah, let's go.
Never doubt it. Now the verses in the thousands. Fought for this, I tell them about it. Added in 2014, a pen in a dream. I'm having nightmares about it. Wondering will I succeed? I had no degrees and stuck on a minimum hourly. Put a yo in the room, then put in some years and watch my peers. I grow this thing. I said I love the most was stuck a fool and in this show, but God had other plans for me in store. You think it don't be worth the wait until you worth your weight in gold. And I still got a little ways to go. Just pray I keep the hunger with me while I let the rest unfold.
Alright guys, I'm gonna do abs. I'm gonna superset it with the plate pinches. 3 sets of each. Let's go.
Yeah, passion before desire. I've been away trying to build a wheel up this life require. Slowly letting go to regain control. It's like ice to tires. Had me slipping. I turned.
Oh, fuck. Plate pinches. I don't remember the last time how much I did, but I'm just gonna hold it as long as possible. And I'll put a timer when I did the video, so let's see.
Peace of mind worth your life, and I wouldn't think twice about hella higher. My mind a million places, a million on my mind. This ain't purely entertainment. I see dollars.
The forearms are burning. Oh man. 2 more sets. Let's go.
Tell them we'll be fine. Even when I didn't know if that was true, I couldn't lose my pride. And that's why this is get back season. I can never call it even. We the ones that they believe in. Yes, sir.
Second set. Let's go.
Perfect timing, this divine. I know they need it. This should motivate the dreamers. And for the ones that hate to see it, we gon' bring it back and run it up some more.
These are so hard. But yeah, 1 more set, dead bugs, and this, and I'm done. Last set, guys. Let's burn this shit.
Mama won't do no more crying. I ensured it, I endured it. Still recouping from the days I didn't text. Let's get into it. Always been a higher level, always been a bigger draw. Back then I didn't have the numbers, but I
oh man, 3 sets of 20. And I've been trying to, you know, bring my knees more up. I noticed last week I've been slacking off a bit on the deadlifts.
Put a yo in the room, then put in some years and watch my peers. I grow this thing I said I love the most was stuck a fool and then the show.
Oh, the left one is slipping. Oh. God damn it. I think that's it. I don't know if I did better or worse than last week. What matters is I put in the work. Alright guys, that's it for the primary bench. I got 16 tons of volume. And yeah, that top sets on the bench press, they felt terrible. And like I said, I felt awful even coming here. I had like the worst morning. You know, when everything tells you, don't go, but you still go. And yeah, I made it out, so it's all fine. Now I feel great at least that I did it. I have my first win of the day. But yeah, overall, not the best workout ever, but I'm happy with how it ended because it started terrible. Looking forward to, you know, the whole block 3. I have, I think it's 4 weeks of training, and then the week 5 is not a deload week. It's rather, I mean, it's kind of like a deload week, but it's specialized for the peaking. So we'll see how it goes. I aim to end the block with at least 160 kg bench, but yeah, hopefully it feels even better. Like I noticed it's a weird thing for me on my bench press. Like it takes a while for me to warm up to feel comfortable with it, because now the single is my top set. It's like the first work set. By the time I warm up to it, I don't feel like I'm there yet. Like it feels very icky, and then only when I do my single I feel very good for my backoffs. But yeah, I need to figure that out. Other than that, I'm also happy that I kept it really fast. Like it's a lot of volume I did today, and I had like another exercise I added after my abs, but I still managed to keep it under 3 hours. I'm gonna go home, eat, and then get to work before I'm too late. Take care guys, see you on Monday.